Hi, good evening. I'm coming to you from Psychic Eyes, and I'm doing it a little differently tonight. Normally I use my tripod and I show more of the cards and less of me. Tonight I'm doing it a little differently. I honestly didn't feel like messing with my tripod tonight. So anyways, I am here tonight with you, coming from Psychic Eyes. I am here to do general love energies for Aries for the month of August 2018. Now, I realize we are already, halfway or more through August. I am a bit behind, but today and tomorrow I'm going to be getting all zodiac love energies out. I'm going to start with the beginning of the month anyways. Please leave me feedback. I have others asking me how. To be honest with you, I haven't figured out how to explain it, but I'm going to look into that. Please leave me feedback if you are aware of how to, and whether this does resonate, and like the video. So I have a general read, love energies, general, for all Aries. Please take what resonates, leave behind what does not. After I do the general love energies for the entire month, I'm going to include one romance angels spirit advice in your love energies, Aries. Okay, Aries. The way I always do this, and I always explain, as I get more and more followers, I just like everyone to understand. Okay, the way I do this is I have 3 roles, and you're not able to see them, but I'm going to show you. It's past, present, future, beginning, mid, and end August. Okay, although August, the beginning, has passed, I'm going to go over this, and let's see how much it resonates with my Aries. Okay, Aries. The very beginning of August, I am getting the 5 of air, and I am seeing you feel like it's kind of high emotions, and you feel like you have made an unwise choice of some sort or a decision. This made you feel a little sad, disappointed with yourself, really, because you feel like you made an unwise choice or decision. That was an air action, so I feel like it probably passed super quick and you got through this obstacle. It was more about being down on yourself for it. I believe there was a reason. There is really, excuse me, a reason for everything that we go through. There's always a lesson, whether it be a karmic lesson, a universe lesson, spirit lesson, but it's okay because we're all human and we all make mistakes. Now that was followed by the 10 of earth. In the beginning of August, I'm feeling like you were all happy, financially speaking. Basically life was feeling good. Life was good. No real main issues. Nothing's perfect, but you have a happy family life. Your material needs were being met, which is amazing. And that was followed by the 7 of earth. Speaking of, there may have been although life was good, and your material needs were being met, I still think you had a little worry maybe regarding your financial. Not major, but a little towards the beginning. And at that time, Spirit was saying not to worry, that your seeds are well planted. It is just a temporary standstill, that things were going to pick up again, financially speaking. And then mid-August, which we're basically just getting out of, I get the Dreamer card. This is an air action, so again, take what resonates with you, leave behind what does not. This is not going to be for every Aries, but I do believe for most of you. So in the mid-month, there was an action that you have been contemplating and you wanted to take the chance on, but you were a little nervous about for some time. I believe for, if not all of you, most of you, you actually took that leap of faith, and took that chance to follow your dreams. I believe due to that, you had some unexpected positive opportunities. That was followed by the Knight of Air. I believe it's speaking about because you took that leap of faith, Aries, and followed your heart and took that chance, you had some things happen, and they occurred like the Knight of Air. They occurred super quick. I feel like they came out of the blue. There was really no warning. I don't think they were bad. They just sort of knocked you out of breath. But they were good things, good things. I also believe there is a air sign male mid-month. He's already in your life, or he walked in and he's new. Or she, excuse me. When I say he or she, it can actually be either way. Excuse me. And just in case you don't know, if you are a male watching the video, then it's she. If you're a female, then it's he. Now, I have two people mid-month that are of importance in your life. And again, it could be a male or a female. But I have a air sign and a fire sign. Now, you are fire. So this could be speaking of you. But I really feel like it's somebody else. If it is you, Spirit is saying the things that are happening mid-month, they're happening in fire action, quick action, just as we saw with the Knight of Air. When those things happen, Spirit wants you to think carefully before acting or reacting. Take a step back, think things through, don't get angry, and then take action. But I also think there's a fire sign, male, female, you know, depending on who you are that's watching, as well as an air sign. So we have an air sign and another fire sign mid-month. You're either aware of them or they're newly walking in. Okay, towards the end of the month, Aries, I'm getting the moon. This is Spirit speaking about you have some fears going on, and I believe they're in emotions, possibly in relationship issues. Spirit is saying that you need to release those, okay? Reflect on them and release them, because this is holding you back. This is a major thing holding most of you, if not all of you, Aries, back. As well as Spirit is saying to trust your intuition. You have some important intuitive signs or messages coming in. Do not second guess it. Trust it and believe in it. That is followed by the Eight of Water. And this speaks of, and this is another, you're in a lot of emotions the end of August. The Eight of Water, what Spirit is saying, I believe, for most of you, there is a situation, relationship-wise, that hasn't really been what you want it to be. It hasn't really been what you want it to be. It's something that you have been just sort of not dealing with and letting it be. And Spirit is saying that in the end of the month, for some of you, you realize it's time to move on. It's time to face this, acknowledge it, take care of it, and move on in another positive direction. For some of you, you're in search of something more meaningful in life, and it doesn't have to do with a relationship for some of you. For some of you, it's just you have some disappointment and some boredom and some discontent, and you're looking for something more meaningful in your life. So you're in search of that. As well as for all of you, Aries, I feel like there's a lot of spiritual growth that you've been going through. Your last card for the end is the High Priestess, one of my favorite cards. I do associate with the High Priestess, but this is two things. This is telling you, Spirit is saying, trust your intuition. This is the second confirmation I have in your monthly energies. This is in love energies, by the way, but I'm not getting a lot of love here. I'm going to go over this one more time, but anyhow, for the High Priestess, Spirit is saying to trust your intuition when it does come to your relationships in love. Again, it's a second confirmation, and you are on par. Trust it. Keep your faith, as well as have patience. In any relationship that you're in or you're wanting to be in, the key is patience. I know that's not easy for us, but So reviewing the beginning of August, the 5 of Air, the emotions, there was a high emotion that you felt like you made the wrong choice or decision. I do feel like that is in relationship energy, since we are doing love energies. But as well as we got financial there, but that's what came through from spirit. Mid-month, like I said, you decide to take that leap of faith. And follow your dreams. And I really believe that is a movement towards a man or a woman, whichever you are, in a relationship. And again, it has to do, for most of you, if not all of you, with a air sign and a fire sign, mid-month. With the end of the month, again, we have the moon, and the moon is releasing those fears that you have in relationships, specific ones and in general, because they're holding you back in the love relationship area. As well as for some of you, you understand, although you're disappointed and it hasn't turned out the way you want, a current relationship for some of you, it's time to move on and move forward in another positive direction. And as a double confirmation, the High Priestess, to trust your intuition and above all, have patience. Now, that is your general read. Again, please take what resonates with you and leave behind what does not. With the romance angels, they're beautiful. What I'm getting for you and your love energies for the month of August is, speaking of codependency. With codependency, Spirit is, in love advice, is saying there are addictions that are affecting your romantic life and your relationships. And that could be any type of addictions. I believe for some of you, Aries, it is holding on too tight. It's being obsessive with what you want, or what you need in a relationship. And I know there's nothing wrong with knowing and what you want and need, but when you're obsessive and you hold on too tight, that is considered an addiction. Of course, there's many other addictions. So any type of addiction that you are having that is affecting you, Aries, it's affecting your romantic life. It's time to rid yourself of those. I hope that this resonated. Please leave me feedback, and I will be back soon with September's general energies for all Aries, once I finish everybody's love energies. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy your night. Love and light. Bye.